Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Lovely sunny day here in West Sussex. I'm pleased to say, no rain, no wind. In fact, I've had to pull the blinds down to keep the light out of the workshop. I'll bring Keith in so you can see that he's genuinely here.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. That was really nice. The music that we didn't hear on that intro, wasn't it?
It didn't come through again.
No, it didn't come through.
No, oh well, I did all I could, so that's it.
Yeah.
I'll get young Tom will have to sort it now. So, okay, good. Anyway, at least it's nice, restful bits of stuff to watch before we start prattling on. Bit of nice peace and quiet. Okay, so lovely. So this afternoon, most of you, I think, probably know what we're going to be doing because it's finishing off what I started last Tuesday. For those who didn't see it, I'll just put Keith in the background, and I will just put up on the screen the box that we made last week. I think that's probably the best picture. There we are. That's another one. That's what I'll do. And we're making the lid for it, which is going to be made out from the offcut basically of this piece. It doesn't actually need to be as big as that because I've changed my mind about the design as ever. It's going to be a fairly flattish but slightly convex top to it, so that I can, and then it'll slightly overhang the sides. It's going to be slightly wider than that width there, so that you can actually get hold of it and pull it to take it off. That's my thinking. We'll see if it works out. If I make a mistake, it'll change, but we'll see. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just going to trim out the inside of that. The groove is there. It's not deep enough yet, and it doesn't fit yet either. It's going to be made to fit later. That's a very non-fit in there at the moment. So I'll just finish that piece off. Excuse me. I'm just going to cover my keyboard. I remembered.
You remembered.
So I didn't mean to get excited about it. It's so unusual. Right, so we'll just make the rebate in there a little bit bigger because it's nowhere near big enough at the moment. Although that was running perfectly true earlier. That's better. That's better. Nothing a good fist won't sort out. That's better. Right, good. Here we go then. Let's just.
While you enlarge your opening, I'll
So
go
to speak.
through the. Well, it won't be the list because I'll run down the list. And the first one in today was Jeff, the Tipsy Tanner, followed by Weavel, Michael McEwen, Brian L. Tornio, something else. A new name to us, but he was in with Pete yesterday, so it's genuine. Gary Glass.
We're good linguists, we are.
Yeah. Still Andy volume a bit. That's better. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I was being deaf.
I can.
Yep, good. Right, Gary Glass. Terry Bartlett. Chris Dodds, all the way from down under. And there's a lot of you in there saying hello to me, so I'll say a mass hi to everyone. David J. Heath's in.
Guildford.
Robert Dolman. Alison's in. Hi, Alison. Yes, the keyboard is covered up. You can see that from this shot.
Oh, you can, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, Greg Alexander.
Right, that's that.
Trevor Reed. It's all right, I just had a quick coughing fit, so I muted myself.
That should be still far too big. Yes, it is. That's all right then.
Jennifer's Craft and Creations.
Hello, Jennifer.
And well remembered, Alison says to you. More luck than judgment, Alison. Still going down the list. Woodworm Paul and Benjamin.
Hi, Paul. Hello, Ben.
Robert Copperowl.
Hi, Rob.
Someone said hello, Radar, but I haven't seen Radar, so if he's in. Oh, yes, he is. Hi, Radar. Sorry, it's jumping. Martin Shepherd's in, club member.
Hello, Martin.
Hi, Martin. Trevor Reed. I'm not sure whether I got he got a call out, but if he didn't, he's got the second one. And that is the bottom of my list, ladies and gentlemen. If I've missed you, tough. Put your name in again, and I will call you out. Brian at Heartwood's just joined us.
Hello, Brian.
Yep, that's the bottom of the list that I've got, and you've got 36 staring at you.
That's a very good start for lunchtime, so thank you very much, everybody. Still quite significantly oversized. So. Aha, now we're getting there.
Getting close.
That's just nipping up. I can let go of it and it stays. So it just needs a tiny, tiny bit. In fact, I might even just sand it. Should be sufficient. As long as that's square.
It's square, yeah.
It's not quite square, yeah. Just a fraction out.
Use a skew then. Put it in.
I'm just going to use the point of a skew. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Yeah. In fact, I have my little tiny one that I. Oh no, that hasn't got a good edge on it.
Katie, the Cornish maid's in. Unfortunately, she's not going to be here very long. Mum is still poorly. Hope she gets better soon.
Hope she soon feels better. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than feeling rubbish, particularly when the weather's brightening up a bit and you hope to get outside a bit. Karen Dolman's joined us.
Hello, Karen. It's just a bit too tight. Absolute smidgen. So I'm going to do that.
And Chris at Bailey Woodworks has just joined us as well.
Hello, Chris.
Welcome, one and all. Ah, right, okay. Brian Watkins is now Brian L. Tornio. Okay, Brian, I was much happier with Brian Watkins, but it's up to you.
It's too loose. Gone too far. Isn't that just typical?
And as he's in Spain, that's why he's gone over to the Spanish name. That's
right.
Absolutely fine. You'll get called what you get called, Brian.
Absolutely. Probably. Yeah. Many times.
Yeah. Dewey's Shed's joined us.
Well, having messed that up. Yeah, that's now too tight again. I just went a little bit too far.
Yeah. And Brian is saying, Brian with a Y is fine. That's good with us.
That's going to wash it out, isn't it? Oh, it's not too bad, is it?
It's pretty good.
That's better. I can see better then.
These excuses. Terry Hooper's just put in an appearance.
Hello, Terry.
Sorry he's late. He's just finished his crispy bacon sandwich. There's always food involved with Terry, yet he's built like a string bean.
Yeah, I know, it's sickening, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will get this. Putting a slight leading edge on it. Still not there. Should have gone with my first instinct and just sanded it, shouldn't I?
Left it slightly big. Let it fit to later.
Well, I'm going to want to fit it to the base to sand it on the top one. So, well, I'm going to turn it round, haven't I?
Yeah, you got to reverse it first.
That must be very. Oh, of course, that's now hitting the bottom there.
So you can take a bit off the bottom now, then, can't you?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Put that around there. Hi. That one will do it.
Wood Turn-ins by Barry's joined us.
Hello, Barry. Right, that's just a bit tight. Just a little bit.
And Keith Jarvis has just dropped in.
Hello, Keith.
Welcome from Southampton.
Nope, not quite. That's it. Got it. So, hollow that inside of that. Take a bit of weight off the top of the box. Put that in there.
There's a question on here for the second time for Mr. Terry Hooper. Can he please pay attention and answer Ben's question?
Ben doesn't like not being answered.
He's probably nodded off knowing Terry after he's had something to eat.
Tiny bit. Nope, not like
It's
that.
not Terry Bartlett, it's Terry Hooper. And he's replied. Thank you, Terry. Both of you. I couldn't answer that one. And Twisted Pete from the Trees is in.
Hello, Pete.
Enjoyed your live yesterday lunchtime, Pete. I didn't see it all. I was tied up with other other work, but I was you were in the background most of the time.
I saw the sort of the last half of it.
Mm.
I think. Unfortunately, I couldn't get there any earlier. That's it, that'll do for that. Right, so now then we want to do that. Take a little bead off there. Just a little bit hollowed on the inside of the lid, just to reduce weight of it, make it look a bit more finished as well. And then I've got my little bead that's going to overhang the sides on there, which you'll see better in a minute when I turn it round. I'll just get that edge bit done, or underneath bit really, because I can do the rest from when it's turned around. How's that? It's not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. I'll just whip a couple more grades.
It's a turn-in that you don't often see, Pete. I quite like the square ones with the 4 legs on them. I must admit I haven't, because I haven't got the equipment to process the wood into a square and plane it all up and get it good to turn.
That's one of my problems, yeah. I don't have the right machinery for doing that, unfortunately. Not here anyway, unfortunately. But I like the idea of it, and I will try one day. If I can just persuade somebody to machine it up for me. Or get access to equipment to machine it up. I think they've probably got the right sort of stuff up in the workshop in the museum, haven't they?
Yeah, the carpenter's workshop's
one
not
up
too
the
bad,
top.
but
yeah.
It's not a very big planer though.
Isn't it?
No, the big 10 or 12-inch planer they had, someone decided to try planing metal with it, which didn't.
Oh God! You do get them, don't you?
Yeah,
really do.
Yeah, processed entirely on the bandsaw. Oh well.
Well, I've just put a new blade on my bandsaw, so I probably could do it now. I put a 3/4 inch blade on, so I've got to cut a big lump of wood, and I want it cut fairly accurately, so I thought that might help. So I might actually try see if I can prepare something. Well, the bandsaw should be able to do it theoretically. I've got a big bandsaw, so.
Yeah, it's just the final sanding up of the edge that's always put me off.
I was doing it by hand, or?
Yeah, by doing it by hand.
Yeah. I don't mind that too much, but excuse me, blow my nose. Not to be done in public.
Yeah, we still can't hear you, mate.
No, you wouldn't do because it's still up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite right. Okay, I'll just do a quick sanding sealant. That's not the one I was using.
Terry Hooper's offering his 8-inch planer to us if we want to make one that's 8-inch square. Thanks, Terry.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Yeah, because I've got a thicknesser. It's down with Robin down in Littlehampton, which I haven't used for a very long time. Oh no, I've thrown it away. It's empty. That's right. I'm just looking for my other cellulose sanding sealer, but I finished it. I'll do for that.
Yeah, so Pete's saying that he's used a 19mm 3/4 inch blade, but he used a clean cut blade and sanded on the lathe with the spindle lock on.
Oh right,
But
yeah,
he does have an accurate bandsaw. Yes, I must
yeah.
admit mine is accurate. I can
Mm.
actually cut 1mm veneers if I need to on it. So I'm quite
Provided
pleased
you
with that.
provided you set it up right, of course,
Mm,
which
yeah,
is quite critical. But yeah, mine's a good saw. You can't see it on that view,
no,
but is it I think it's that one you can see it on, isn't it?
if you move, yeah,
If I move,
there
there it
was a
is.
body in the way. Yeah,
Ta-da! The Axminster 83086B. Very nice machine, I have to say.
Douglas Mungham's just joined us. Hi, Douglas.
Hello, Douglas. Right, yes, I did that in Yorkshire Grit, didn't I? It's a week ago now. I don't remember things like that. I think I used the chestnut microcrystalline rather than the
You did,
other one.
if I remember
Yeah,
right.
that's it. Yep, it's all coming back to me slowly.
Sid's Repurposing has just joined us. Hello, Sid, all the
Hello,
way from
Sid.
down under.
Yeah,
Evening
good
all.
to see you.
You don't need to stand in the late corner.
No, not at all.
No, not even on the naughty step.
It just means we inflict less pain on you, basically,
Yeah,
because you're not here for so long.
you're only going to catch half an hour of it instead of the hour.
Yes, I'm deliberately not rushing. Don't want to finish too early.
You've got 44 now staring at you.
That's excellent.
It is
It's
an
really
excellent
good.
number,
It is, yeah, it's
particularly
good.
for us of a lunchtime.
Yes, we don't particularly go for numbers, but it's nice to have the following.
And SM Turning has just joined us as well.
SM.
Yeah, he was in last week, or
Oh
he was
right,
in on
okay.
someone's because I've got his details. I was going to subscribe to him, but that's as far as it's got. It's been one of those
It'll
weeks,
happen.
months at
It'll
the
happen
moment. It'll
eventually.
happen.
SM.
Yeah. No disrespect, but yeah, I've been up against it a little bit.
I just think it's gone completely manic at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
No,
I haven't had time to turn around.
Talking about manic, I was talking to Andy just before we came live. The live I did last Thursday, which I still haven't put the pictures up for, they're in the phone, but that's as far as I've got with them. I've had 1,993 views on that. So don't ask me quite how that works. But
It's the biggest ever viewing, though.
Yeah, but that's how many's registered. So I was not sure how that happens. Normally we're around about 250, 300-ish.
That's right, yeah.
Thank you for the extra 1,600 that have bothered to stop by.
It's very weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sounding nice and smooth.
Good.
It's always reassuring, isn't it? Screwdriver, not askew. Clean bit of paper.
You're careful with the expense.
This is not too much of this polish, is it? Right, that should be about that. Beautiful job. Put those out of the way, put that up there for a minute. That can go over there with him. Get rid of the board. And we'll turn it round and get the centre in.
Thanks, Pete. He's just given me a little bit of promo for mine for tonight. So what I've just done, Andy, is added the link for tonight.
Oh, good. Yep. Yep.
You're not going to hold the lid in the jaws then lightly and turn the top off?
No, I haven't got much to hold on to be honest. So I thought I'd hold it there with the centre.
Okay. You could still hold it with the centre and the sea jaws, couldn't you? Because you're about 50, aren't you?
Yeah, I haven't got much to hold on to.
Okay.
It's 40 something, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, it's 55. But there's not really much to hold on to there, and I think it'll damage it.
Okay.
So I thought I'd try just putting the centre in, the little one, so it's out of the way. Can you see that? No, you can't see that yet, so we'll get that to show in a minute.
Yeah, we can see that.
You can just, can't you? Which one are we on?
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
That's it, you can see it all there, can't you? Turn that off.
Jennifer's just saying she can't believe one of her videos has just hit 20,000 views on her channel. Yeah, it's odd.
That off. There seems to be no rhyme or reason sometimes for it.
No. I can say that's the first one I've ever had that's gone that far up the scale.
It's almost viral.
Yeah. So congratulations, Jennifer. Nice. But sometimes nice to know why you're getting that many hits.
Yes. Right, so that should. Yeah, it's slightly off. That's not too bad. That'll be fine.
It'll be round at the end.
Yeah, it will be, yeah. And you won't see the difference down here. If there is a difference, I don't think there's going to be much.
Now you've knocked the camera.
I have.
So you can't see anything.
And it's gone completely squiffy. Let's try that. And we'll move that down a bit. And over. Is that right?
That's okay, we can see that.
Good. Right, jack it up a bit.
Is that the new record live centre, Andy?
Sorry?
Question. Is that the new record live centre?
No, it's a real cheapy one. I found on the internet somewhere. It just popped up in one of the ads that comes up. But I wanted to have a long, thin one here. So I can't see. You can't see there, so that I could actually get in closer to where I'm working, without the big one getting in the way. And it's one of these
or something like that.
It's Red Arrow.
Okay.
So it's even cheaper than Kronos, but it seems to work. And it came with 5 different heads in a big yellow box. There it is. It's Red Arrow. You can't see that, but it is Red Arrow.
It's one of the red arrows.
And it just has blue as a description because it is blue.
Okay.
And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits come with it. As I say, it was 20 quid or something. It's not expensive, but it does what I wanted it to do down there, where the working end is, to get it out of the way. So, so it probably won't last that long, but the Axminster one is a better tool. It didn't have the longer pointy bit. If anybody thinks I'm being a bit extravagant with timber, they're quite right. It's because I've changed my mind about what I'm doing.
Yes, it was going to have a finial.
Yeah.
At one time, a finial or a small knob.
Yes, it wasn't going to be anything substantial, but it was going to be pointy outy a bit, whereas it's not. So I think that's actually getting close to the shape I want to achieve, which is quite nice. It's always good when you can get there. Behave.
Just remember to cut on one wing only.
Yeah. I just felt like misbehaving a bit.
Right, so Ben's just put in the bottom here. So the new Procraft Live Centre is actually just the one Andy has. Stop typing, so I don't know.
So Procraft is, I don't know the Procraft one.
No.
Because the other one I've got is the Axminster, I think. Pretty sure it is, doesn't say. Yeah, I'm certain it was Axminster, which is that way. I've got the cup centre in it at the moment. It's a nice tool. It's well made, and it comes with 5 different bits. So
Douglas has put in there the Live Centre is sold out on Amazon.
It's so what?
Sold out.
Oh right, oh really?
They're out of stock.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've had it some time now, so. Get a reasonable finish on there. Don't want to take it too far because I want to sand it yet. And then I think I might get that sanded and what's named finished, and then I might just tape it on and try and remove the middle and sand it on here. Might work, never know. Try anything once.
Yes, it'll either work or it'll be a Mike Walt.
That's right. It'll be one or the other. It's not beyond the wit of man to put it right if it goes wrong, so. And I do apologise if any of you saw me describe this piece of wood as pear, which I did when I first put it in. I don't know what was the matter with me. I was not thinking straight. I was getting my fruits mixed up. It is, of course, cherry.
Which has actually changed today.
Yes, I changed it, yeah.
Oh, you changed it, did you?
I changed it yesterday, yeah. But so in case anybody noticed it, that was my stupid error. I'm quite good at making stupid errors. And that was one of mine. Yeah, I discovered how to do it. So basically you take it out of YouTube, change it, edit it, change it, then put it back into YouTube and it comes back in as the new one. It's all very, very simple in the end.
Yep.
It's all right if you know what you're doing, isn't it? Which I don't. Well, very rarely.
Which is why my tonight one is actually listed as last Tuesday.
Oh, is it still listed as that?
Well, I think it is.
I think you changed it,
I changed everything, but it didn't want to change it on YouTube.
I think it did in the end, unless I'm mistaken. I think I saw it as the right date in the end. So
Live in
Right,
6 hours, April the 12th. Yes, it is. It's
it
changed
is.
it on
Yeah, I
its
thought
own
it
then.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, can't be all bad, can it?
No,
It's
Norman
nice when it
Greenwell's
works.
just joined us.
Right,
Hello,
good
Norman.
afternoon. Right, I'm just going to Yorkshire grit that top bit and just leave the middle, which I can do by hand very simply if I need to, if it doesn't want to stay on the lathe and spin without the centre in it.
But you can double up with some tape anyway. That
Yeah,
should
that's
help
right.
hold it on.
I'm going to put some
Yeah.
tape on because I don't think it's not that solid. I don't think so. But it's only a very small amount, so it won't be too difficult to do by hand.
Keith Jarvis has got to go. He's got to go back to work. Thanks for stopping by, Keith.
Well, Keith, I can recommend retirement.
Yeah.
Not that helps anybody, but
It's helped us anyway.
oh God, yes, I love it.
Still don't seem to be able to get any time to myself, but
Well, no, frantically
much
busy
time.
all the time, but yeah, crazy. It's a sort of well-worn phrase, isn't it? You know, you don't know how you had time to work, but
yeah,
it's actually true.
it's about true. Yeah.
There's just enough overhang on that lid to be able to remove it. So that's worked. It's always nice when a plan comes together. Right, last little bit. I'll be able to take it off the lathe fairly soon. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it?
Go careful. Right, wood turning by Barry's off. He's got to go and load some more software onto the computer rebuild.
Uh-huh.
Good luck
Good
with
luck.
that. And Roy's the boys just stopped by. Not quite
Roy.
before we've finished, but he's getting close. But you're more than welcome, Roy.
Oh, it's only 22, so we're doing all right.
We're doing all right on time.
Yeah.
And we don't race.
No.
And
Too old for that.
Greg Dagg, greetings from Alberta, Canada. Hello, Greg,
Right.
and welcome
Hello, Greg.
to Andy's channel. Hopefully, you new guys will like what you're watching, and you'll all subscribe to him. We are gradually creeping up, both Andy and myself, on subscribers, but it is slow. But,
Ooh, there's a horrible line. Sorry. Back down the grades again.
it didn't blend it over far enough.
That's probably what it is. It's just there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
As soon as you stopped, you could see it.
Yeah. Shouldn't take very long to sort out.
So this is classified as wet sanding for those of you not in the know. It's still there, mate.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
we're sanding with the wax that Andy's just put on, so it's coming off as a lumpy
It's all in the
dust.
It's all in the. Where are you? There you are.
There.
It's all in there. Yeah.
Mm.
Which, in theory, should be able to knock out. Yes, it does. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So if any of you do get stuck and you've got a really dusty piece of wood and you still need to carry on sanding it, just put some normal beeswax or wax finish on it, and you can sand through it, and it holds it. It clumps the dust together. If you don't have dust extraction, and
that's better. Makes it a great deal more comfortable to do stuff with, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. It also saves turning the extractor on, Andy, doesn't it?
It does. You've noticed.
Yeah. Most times.
Well, it's such a small piece. I didn't worry about it. I did think about it, but it's such a small piece. I didn't worry about it. It's hardly enough dust to worry about.
Oh, Greg's been subscribed to you for quite a while.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Well worth the attention of a newer turner like him. Thanks, Greg. We appreciate comments like that.
Absolutely. We don't do it to get comments like that, but it'll make a difference. So thank you. That's better. That's better. Right, let's go through that again.
Oh, Mark, looks like Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's in with us.
Oh,
It
hello,
went
Mark.
together really well. Just need to out all the garden stuff in it now.
Seem to be having a good old banquet up at Sir Steve's the other day. I saw it on Facebook.
Right,
This morning.
I saw bits of it. So it's been hectic weekend, and well,
It's nice that
not,
people get together like that, isn't it?
yeah, not sure where the end of last week went after I finished that my live. Friday wasn't with us. God knows where it went, but it disappeared. Same as Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this week.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of getting together, it'd be interesting if people are going to Makers. We shall be there. That's the end of this month, isn't it?
Yes, fortnight's time, isn't it? 10
Must
days
be.
time.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Keith and I are going to be there.
I know several people are going to be there. Sounds like Premier Inn will be full.
Yes.
So you might catch us in the bar of an evening.
But it's just possible.
It's
just faintly possible.
Yeah. I might.
I don't drink a lot actually, but I do like to sit in a bar and have a Coke.
Yeah, I might sit in there and go teetotal. That's a silly quote, isn't it?
I'll have the occasional Bacardi, but not very many. I can't take them anymore. Not as young as I was. I think I'm probably pleased about that actually. But...
Oh, apparently I missed Mark. He's been here ages. Sorry, right. Mark. But I have
welcome
got an
anyway.
Issue. Yeah, I've got an issue with my PC, and I don't know why it does it, but it jumps about a page at a time through StreamYard.
It can be a bit of a pain, I know.
And Alison has put a quote in for you. What about your Bacardi?
What about it? I did just say I'd have one of them. Just the one.
Just the one at a time.
A large one.
Yeah, and a pint pop.
Yeah. That's been done as well.
Yeah, in the good old days.
Yeah, but no, I'm not a big drinker.
No, I'm not now.
In fact,
I used to.
We were entertaining on Friday. I'd cooked for 7 of us. Did a fancy meal. I drank Coke all evening, I think. I don't think I had a Bacardi at all. Didn't miss it either. No, I've never been a really big drinker apart from between marriages. That seemed like a good time to drink to me.
Yes, no nagging. You're drunk.
Yeah. Got out of one and getting back into another one, you know. It's careless, really. Right, that's lovely. Right, let's find some tape. Tape. Tippy tappy tape. Where's it gone? The trouble is everybody borrows it.
It's over the back there. Alison's hidden it for you.
It probably is over the back here somewhere. I know next door neighbour had it for putting Christmas decorations up, but I think I've had it back since then. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's on the next shelf up.
Don't you have trouble seeing that far up?
Hiding amongst other stuff. A bit gaffer tape, that'll hold anything. Probably pull the polish off, but hey, we're not worried about that. Put it too far over because I've got to get to it.
That's the wrong way. You want to put it on the other way round.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yep. I thought you wondered what you meant there for a minute. And then I twigged.
I can see a Mike Walk coming off if you're not careful. Being slapped with gaffer tape as it spins.
Yeah. Right. That should be enough. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on it, and it is holding itself in there anyway.
Oh, Norman Green will ask a question, and Douglas has answered it. Thank you, Douglas.
Thank you, Douglas. That saves a bit of effort.
It's a product saver, like Douglas says.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the answer, and I thought, what? Who's he talking to?
Who was it? Somebody was asking me where to get that from. A club on Sunday, I think it was the other Sunday. I can't remember who it was now because I couldn't remember his name. It's Rob, isn't it? Can't remember his name.
Yeah,
the guy who makes them. It's Rob Summer something.
No, it's
Templeton.
his mate. It's
Templeton Turners.
Steve Templeton, isn't it?
Steve Templeton. That's it. That sounds right. Yeah.
But I got a feeling that he's not making them now.
Oh right, okay.
From what someone was saying some time ago. But if you've got anyone with a 3D printer, they're fairly easy to set up, so I'm told, and print, and they don't cost a lot.
Yeah. Steve Kervel's got one, hasn't
he? Twisting Steve Kervel's arm.
Well, it's staying on there so far.
Yeah, but you haven't got the chisel anywhere near it yet.
No, not yet. No. I'm trying to work out the best way of getting to it somewhere there. It feels nice and solid, so.
So if you work the other way, work down the spindle rather than across it. You pressing onto the bottom then.
Yeah, can do. Picky. I have such confidence in my workmanship.
That's why he's taped it on.
Yeah. No, I certainly wasn't going to risk it without taping it on. Don't want to damage it.
Steve Tydale, Temple Boy Turnings.
That's the fella, yeah.
Yeah. But I've got a feeling, Terry, that he's ceased doing them.
Oh, is he? All right, it's a shame. Because they're quite a good idea.
Yes, they are a good idea. And it's the same size, fits both the microfine and the standard.
Yep.
Yes, I've been corrected twice. Steve Tydale.
It's hardly turning. That's better. It wasn't going round fast enough. I do like this little tool. Do I want a point on there? Take it down a little bit more, I think. I think you can't really see that, can you?
No, it disappears in there.
It's that one. No, let's try. We'll try this one. It'll flicker a little bit, but
you're too far down towards the headstock, so we can't see a thing.
That one's too far down, isn't it? So we'll go to that one, which is a bit further up.
Can't really see much of it.
No,
too far, too high a view. We're actually better off on the end view.
Take my word for it. I think it's all right. Yeah. I was trying to look down on it, but it
won't pick up.
I could see a nice green one.
That still doesn't pick up either.
It's
it
loses
it.
Loses everything, that one. Right. We'll go back to that one. Okay, I'm just going to sand it now, and then it's
Okay.
parted off, and we're there.
Right, while you're sanding that, Ben's put in there, you can buy hard plastic mesh that you can cut a circle out of. Wilco sell it apparently.
All right, okay.
And Brian has put in there, you can always put the lid back on before you drop it. That's the original product saver.
So boring.
There's nothing like picking out bits of sawdust out of it.
No, but
Thinking you've got it all out and sanding a nice ring into it.
I have had occasions when I've done stupid things and had more in there than I wanted. So, right then, let's get this nice and smooth. Make sure it overlaps with me. I'll use the gouge. That's better. Next.
So I'm going to quickly put in my link for tonight, Andy, before they all disappear off at 1 o'clock.
No problem at all.
So that's gone in. That will come up soon.
Let people know what you're doing.
So that's a bedside lamp, table lamp, reading lamp, call it what you will.
Lamp.
It's a
Definitely lamp.
It's something with a bulb on the top. And the electrics will be done by an electrician at a later date. He has said he'll come round and do it, or I'll pop it round to him just to get it tested.
I used to be qualified to do that.
Yeah, I've got 2 mates that are qualified to do it.
Long time ago, though. Too long
not
ago.
An issue. Yeah, it's not an issue.
No.
It's only wood anyway, so it's not as if you're going to be needing to worry too much about an earth.
No. I mean, anybody can do it. It just has to be checked by a competent person, doesn't it?
Before you sell it.
Before you sell it, yeah.
If you're giving it away, if you're giving it away to someone,
you're allowed to poison people,
electrocute them.
Electrocute them, anything you like.
Do what you like.
Giving it away, yeah. So sometimes it pays to be generous.
It doesn't look like we shall have Sid in tonight then. It's going to be a tad early for him at 4:30 a.m. down under. The answer to that is no, Terry, because I haven't got a large enough lump of wood to do it in. And you want wet wood for that, really. Are you going to turn a lampshade?
All right. Something I've never done is turned anything that thin. But
I've turned it thin, but
might be but I haven't done it that big and that thin. Let's put it that way.
No.
It might be fun to try one day, but not just yet.
Why do fairly close grained wood to start with, something like a sycamore or maple. That is fairly freshly cut as well.
Yeah, and you won't want too many flaws in it either, will you?
No.
Right, that's that. Last little bit. Push that out of the way. It's going to jab my elbow otherwise.
It's far enough away that I won't feel it.
Yes, it's true enough. Yeah. Do like having a longer bed on the lathe for that reason. It just gets it out of reach.
So you could curl up.
Right. Let's stop that. Put the lid on that. Puts the lid on it. And take the tape off. Well, it worked. That's the main thing.
Ben's asking, do you have the bed extension, Andy?
Yes, I do. Yes, it's the bed. You can't see it, so that doesn't help much. But dum-de-dum-dum. If I tilt that over this way, the bed finishes there. If you can see my hand, and the tailstock is set back beyond the end of the bed significantly, which is really nice. That piece of timber now finishes at the end of the bed, so and you've still got another 18 inches beyond there. So it's quite nice. It does everything I wanted to do. You've still got plenty of room up this end to do what you need to do. A little pop, but a very little pop. So never mind. I like to have it easy to take off. It's only wood turners like it to pop, isn't it, really?
Yeah, there's not many customers that want to use two hands on
No.
on a box,
That's
particularly
right.
a small box like that. Different if it's a cake tin.
Oh yes, that's different. Yeah. Right, let's take this off. Use the big one.
We can't see a thing at the moment.
Picky. I think I moved that camera though. Which one am I on? That one? No, it's that one.
No.
Yeah, I've moved it.
Okay.
To show you where the end of the bed was.
Off.
Well, somebody's just ringing the doorbell.
Okay.
So that's it, isn't it? It's only going to be a couple of minutes.
You're not going to see a lot of it. We'll see it fall off or fly off.
Fly off, yeah. I fell off the end of the. Fell off the end of the tool rest, I think. Or did it? No, it shattered. The little thin bit on the end.
Oh,
so
Seth
no damage.
Brickhouse Craftworks is in.
Hi, hello, Seth. There we are. Oh, that didn't go hollow. Never mind. It soon will be. Get rid of that. Right, I'll just make a lot of noise with the sander. Get a flat bottom on it. Beautiful. Right. Well, there it is. With this little lid on. I'm quite pleased with that. I like that. It's very easy to get off. Easy to put back on. It's got an absolutely flat bottom at the moment because I've just done it on the sander. I will actually sand it to give it a slightly dished base so that it sits nice and flat, but it actually stands pretty well as it is. I'll bring Keith in.
Yeah, Seth, it's Andy turning, not me.
Tis I.
It is a beautiful box, so.
Thank you, Seth. Yeah, it's a nice.
We know what you mean. Yeah, it was a beautiful bit of timber with some colour to it.
So yeah, there we are. Just line the grain up a bit, and there it is. So the patterning in it is subtle. It's not in your face like you can be sometimes, but it's very attractive.
Is it slightly green? in
Very,
places.
very, very slightly. The
Yeah,
camera won't show it at
won't
all.
pick it up. No.
But no, there's a little bit down there.
It's all right, Seth. We let you off. Yeah.
Little bit down there that's very, very faintly greenish, but it's so slight. You'd never show that on camera, to be honest.
No.
But no, it's nice. It's nice to turn. Cherry. It's not something I've got a lot of experience with, but it's nice to turn. So good. Well, there we are then.
Likes it.
Herein ends today's lesson.
Mm.
Or whatever they say after the reading in church. I should know. I read in church quite frequently, but I can never remember. I always have to look it up. But,
So some nice comments coming through.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. Paul. SM Turning. Did we get a Christian name for SM Turning?
We possibly did, but that was a long time ago. That was an hour ago if we did.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I wouldn't expect you to remember that. No,
No,
let's be sensible about it.
I mean, it took us about 5 weeks to remember that Jeff is the whatever he is.
That's right. There is one, isn't there? Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, going even further back, Copperell. I have all sorts of difficulty remembering it's Rob.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, because we've got lots of Robs.
Mm. We're putting it down to age.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't agree with us, tough.
That are the new, as Gary Glass said.
Yeah.
Yes, Keith live tonight. Don't forget that. Yeah, an interesting one. Turning a log. So, and thank you for these lovely comments. It's always nice to receive. I'm just flicking back now.
Mm. Yeah, Seth is saying he loves turning cherry, easy to cut and easy to get a great finish off the tool.
It is.
Yes,
it's
it
lovely.
is.
Yeah. In some ways, it's a bit like you for that.
There are one or two different cherries that I must admit I'm not so keen on turning, that smell a bit highly seasoned.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, very strong, some of them.
Yeah, but a bit less salt and pepper on those. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben's saying his new lathe is actually quite a bit shorter than his old lathe, but I thought he'd got the 406, same as mine.
Yeah,
he probably hasn't got the extension, probably.
Yeah, that's what he was asking about earlier on. The extension.
Right, yeah.
Thanks,
guys.
Certainly
it makes a difference. I don't use the extension in terms of turning. I use it for parking, basically. Just park the tailstock on, you don't have to take it off ever. So just as well with the bandsaw in the way.
Okay,
Good.
Michael, that's absolutely fine. It will be up on the tubes soon after we finish live tonight, and it will be there for ever and a day. So you can certainly watch it at a later date at your convenience.
Good. Right. Well, anyway, that's
And Chris has put in there, Chris Dodds. Most of us answer to anything. Well,
that's
about right.
I saw that. Yeah. And I think
through working on the building trade, I've got so used to that.
Yeah. Or you.
Yeah.
And Copperell Rob has put a smiley face.
Mm-hmm.
That was in reference to my comment, I think. But I get there in the end, Rob. Rob. So good.
Well, if you didn't enjoy what we were doing, you wouldn't come over and enjoy us.
No,
is what we both say.
That's right. And in the numbers, we're down to 21 now. Lots of people had to go, haven't they? But
cut out cricket.
Been over here in nice numbers, which is really good. It makes it all worth doing. So good. Righty ho. Well, hopefully we'll see you all tonight, or most of you.
Those that can make it.
Yeah.
Those that can't, you can catch it tomorrow or whenever you're free.
And in the meantime, thanks for coming along.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. If you haven't subscribed, I'd be very grateful if you would. I think most of you probably have actually, but subscription does just counts for a little something. I don't get excited about it. I don't work for numbers, but it's good to get. Good. Okay, I'm going to press the button then.
Okay, and I'm going to say cheerio, guys, and
cheerio.
Hopefully see you all tonight.
See you all later.
Yeah, it's that way.
Yeah. Cheers.